We're ready for you, Miss Kubler.
You'll be okay, sweet thing.
Where's Badger? I need Badger.
He's under your pillow, sweetie. I'll be here when you wake up, Eleanor. I love you. You'll be fine. Remember that. You're going to be just fine.
This is a fairly standard procedure, Eleanor, but I understand why you're scared. Don't think about it now. Just relax. Count backwards from 100. You're fine, Eleanor. Remember that. You're going to be just fine.
Who's there? Hello?
It's time, Eleanor. It's time.
Time? Time for what?
You will see.
I don't know if I want to. Did you hear me? I said I don't want to! Stop it! Ow! Hey!
Oh, hello.
What are you meant to be?
I'm a badger, I think.
With a hat?
Oh, yes, badger with a hat. That's me. And you're a girl with a scarf.
Oh, yes, that's me. You feel familiar. Have we met?
Do I? Because in all honesty, I don't feel familiar. My mind feels all shiny and new, but my body feels old and dusty.
Oh, that's very sad. So do you not know where we are either?
Oh, no. I know exactly where we are. Sorry, I didn't quite catch your name.
Oh, Ellie, or Eleanor.
Well, Eleanor, I'm Badger. A pleasure. And this is the Heartwood. Ooh.
Heartwood. Heartwood. Oh, that name feels familiar.
You're familiar with all sorts of things, aren't you?
It doesn't really feel that way.
Well, it's not a bad place per se. There's greenery, fresh air, book, and literature.
Oh! Are these... They are book pages.
No, leaves.
This is the story of how a Baggins had an adventure and started doing and saying things altogether unexpected. That's the Hobbit.
So you're familiar with these, too?
I suppose.
I could be a familiar, if you wanted.
What do you mean?
Well, I could be your familiar, like a witch has a cat.
But I'm not a witch.
And I'm not a cat. See, it works out perfectly.
Well, if you were my familiar, what would you do? Could you get me out of the woods?
I could. You see, all you need to do is follow the moon.
What moon? I can't see it. Oh, no. No, not this again.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Badger, what is it?
Oh, how best to put it? It's, evil.
Evil?
Yes, and it doesn't like people lingering for too long, so, this way now.
Ow!
Sorry.
But which way?
Anyway, it helps in this forest to stay a little bit more absent-minded. Keep things a bit less pre-planned.
But what if we get lost and I'm very determined to leave?
Let's try this, shall we? I might be absent-minded enough for two, so, hold on.
Oh, but...
Trust me, I'm a familiar.
Badger!
Ugh.
It worked. Badger? Hello?
Oh, no.
What's going on?
Oh, look at this thing.
4 legs. Lumpy. Seems in shape a bit. Yes, a bit.
Is it alive?
Funny looking thing. Can we eat it?
Can we eat it? Can we eat it?
Oh, oh, oh.
I don't know. Maybe.
Ask him what it is.
Ask if we can eat it.
Excuse me. Are you by any chance edible at all? Maybe. It took off its skin, chaps. That's a tad disconcerting.
Well, lots of things shed their skin, Victoria. Snakes, spiders, snakes.
Yes, but we can't eat snakes or spiders.
She's right, Albie. They're yucky. Hello. Hi. Me and my comrades were wondering. What exactly are you?
I'm a girl.
Girl!
Girl. All right, that's enough. You'll make us look like idiots in front of this. Girl.
It's like a funny word, isn't it?
Does she know what we are?
You're ostriches. Bingo! Give the girl a medal.
This is Albie. Yes, Tammy. And John.
Oh.
And I am Victoria. Oh, Vicky, you know, whatever. I'm sort of the alpha. Is that a thing? Alpha ostrich. I talk most anyway. Is that what an alpha is? Talkative. What's your name?
Eleanor.
I'm sorry, what was that?
What did she just do?
She made a noise, Albie. A very slapping noise. Oh, I see. That's your name, is it? Eleanor. Eleanor.
Yes. Are you really ostriches?
I do believe we've been over this. Yes, we're ostriches.
But you live in the woods.
Your point being? We're woodland ostriches.
Surely a girl as clever as you knows about the commonplace woodland ostrich.
The Austria's woodlandiness, as they say. Oh, properly proper. The pros were pretty proper, weren't they? It's a funny word, though, isn't it? Proper. No, shouldn't even pronounce proper with a double P. Oh, that's the English language for you. It's a messy language. Oh, maybe that's why Latin is proper and English is just sort of meh.
Vicky does this. She's an inquisitive bird.
All words and no wisdom. That's what my mother says, or used to say. She's dead now. In my line, of course. A woodland line. Leona's Woodlandius. Tried to talk to it about the weather,
science fact, I do believe.
If you pretend everything's fine, it just is. At least for a little bit.
No, I don't think that's true.
Look, I'll show you. How did you get here?
I don't really remember. I was in bed.
No, forget about it.
Unimportant.
I remember being scared.
Oh, see, that's a perfect example. Wouldn't you rather have been, not scared?
I was, or I am. I don't really know. I just remember being scared, like I was scared of the evil.
Oh, no. We don't talk about that. We like to stay. Surprise! The evil can't catch us!
Nothing can, like, for instance, no food left. Problem for another time.
Or perhaps bird flu.
See? Oh, let me try. There's a bear.
But what good would that do? I mean, there still wouldn't be any food, bird flu would still exist, and the bear would still be there.
Yes, but that's a problem for much, much later.
Admittedly, not that much later.
But still, best not to think about it. When people have a problem, they scream and sob and shout it. But us ostriches do better if we just don't think about it. Things like worry, pain, and grief have a lot to answer for. When all these pesky feelings you can just ignore. It's a science fact we present at hand. Don't let your woes distract you from the life you plan. So drop the anxious act and let your doubts disband. It's best to keep your head in the sand. Oh, water. It's best to keep your head in the sand. Oh, water. Oh my gosh, there's a note for their singing. Have you noticed? It's rather good.
It's really good, but I
So
still need...
what happened days ago? My brother and me saw a big bear gazing at us hungrily. He said, one of you stays and the other goes free. I chose to stick my head in the sand. Oh, water.
What?
She chose to sink her head in the sand. Oh, water.
Oh, who even remembers? What I said it?
It was just last week when I started to sleep.
She had a stuffed up beak and a raspy wheeze.
The doctor said, good grief, it's uncontagious disease. I chose to stick my head in the sand and jump!
She chose to sink her head in the sand. Oh, water.
How contagious can it be?
Silly old doctor.
It's a downright shame if you're a panicked girl.
Things can quickly get out of hand. If it's a splash of rain or it's the end of the world, it's best to keep your head in the sand.
So from what you've seen, our advice is no. If you're thinking clean of things that you don't, now you know what we mean by keep your head in the sand. It's best to keep your head in the sand. Your head in the sand.
It's best to keep your head in the sand. Oh, water.
So you see, if you pretend everything's fine, it just is.
That's a valuable life lesson, girl.
Free of charge.
Well, maybe not that free.
What's that? This is a scarf.
Scarf?
Yes, my mother made it for me.
Scarf.
It looks delicious.
No! Ow! Stop! You can't eat that! It means a lot to me!
Yuck! Tastes like dusty socks.
Oh, that's right.
No! Ow! Stop! Don't be selfish now! Ow! Stop it! Stop! What's that?
Oh, keep the scarf now. Oh, come on. Oh,
Eleanor, can you hear me? I'm coming for you, Eleanor.
What do you want?
I'll be there soon.
No!
Eleanor, it's okay. It's okay, I'm here. No, just stop thinking. Stop thinking
I
about
can't, I'm too
it.
scared!
You see, it doesn't have any power if you stop thinking about it. Here, do as I do. Breathe. Breathe. In. And out. In.
forest?
Oh, as long as I can remember. Which isn't very long, I'm afraid. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I'm a little absent-minded.
Oh, I hated it. It made me feel so cold.
Oh, there.
Ow!
Just, silver linings and so on. The sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your body do-dee-doo tomorrow.
Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow.
That's it.
Yeah, there'll be sun. My dad used to sing that to me. He used to think it was so funny.
Come on, we shouldn't linger.
Okay.
This way.
Badger, what's that noise?
I don't know. But I'm sure we'll be just fine.
Oh no. How charming. What is it today? Apples. Mouldy, soft, brown apples. Lovely. How long have I been queen of this nest, my children?
A long time.
A long time. And do you know how many apples I've been presented with? Far too many!
Don't you like the apples?
You eat them every day.
Yes. Oh, so touchy. I hate when she's like this.
I have had 683 children, and not one of you has the imagination to get me something new! Mom! Excuse me.
Sorry,
Your Highness! What is it?
something new has arrived with a badger.
What's that?
It's like a large weasel.
Black and white face.
A little stubbly legs.
Famously quite savage.
That's not badger! That's something new!
Well, you need
Well, how are we supposed to
to
know?
Oh, shut up! You're so aggravating.
Yeah, well, we think you're
You
aggravating.
take us for granted.
Yeah, we spent ages getting these apples.
Shut up! I command it! Bring them in, Unit 676.
Oh, I hear that commands it.
Better do it then. Don't want to disappoint Mother now.
Are we quite finished?
Yes.
Oh my. What do we have here?
Oh, it's a badger!
What do you do? What about your wife?
Yeah, you need to get your story
It's
straight.
a small miracle I haven't executed all of you! But apparently my people think it's bad form to murder one's own children.
Bad form! The only reason you don't execute all of us is because it's bad form.
See, it is a compliment.
A compliment? The only thing preventing you from committing full-on larvicide is that it will make you look bad?
Our own mother.
Our flesh and blood!
This is so going on my blog.
Oh, maybe if you contributed just a little more!
I contribute loads!
Oh, that is why you are my favourite Unit 668.
I am Unit 676! That is Unit 668!
Oh, you burned them 679!
Oh, identity issues. You can't even tell us apart.
I don't want to hear it. They look like wasps.
Wasps?
Did you just assume our species?
Do we look like those yellow-jacketed, pointy-bottomed, picnic-sabotaging paper eaters to you?
Well, sort of, a little bit.
Take him away! No! Not that one! She's new! Oh my, take a seat. Care for some food? An apple, perhaps?
No, thank you.
Oh, darling, you see, even the colonists don't want us! Sit up. We are hornets, to answer my earlier question, my dear. And I am their queen. Queen Vespa. People usually bow or curtsy or something.
Oh,
That's better.
so how are hornets and wasps different?
Thin ice, my dear. Very thin ice, hornets! Well, let me think. Well, hornets, for one, are larger, are more attractive, wittier, and we eat a lot less jam. You see, we like to think of ourselves as less mainstream than wasps. Also, our hives are underground, like so underground, you probably never even heard of them.
So, do you have a name?
Eleanor.
See, she has a name.
But our own children know.
Eleanor, do you see this obnoxious behaviour that I must put up with? It leads to stress, and stress. Stress leads to premature aging, and seeming as hornets only live for around 270 days. Aging prematurely is something I will not tolerate.
It's less than a year. Well, how old are you?
Don't ask her that, are you mad?
That's suicide!
How dare you! What a question to ask! If you must know, I'm 110 days old, but admit it, I don't look an hour over 93. You're sniggering.
No, we're not.
Yes, you are! You ungrateful little Albie! Let's see how good you look after having over 600 children. Unit 673!
I'm Unit 676.
You whichever unit I say you are!
That's not how this works.
Yeah, you're a rubbish man.
And you don't know what a badger is.
It's my birthday and no one's even noticed.
We live for less than a year and we don't have birthdays.
Oh, you always take mum side!
Oh God, I hate this time. I swear I'm leaving.
Why are you doing this? Why are you all so angry? Well, what good does it do? It doesn't solve anything.
Eleanor, sweetie, here's something my mother used to say to me when I was small. How dare you talk to me like that? Get out of my sight before I have you turned inside out and fed to a bullfrog. So just bear that in mind next time you talk to me, huh? There's a good girl.
You are a very angry queen.
Angry? What an overly simple term for what is in fact a plethora of emotions. I am not just angry, Eleanor dear. I am furious. I am bitter. I am resentful, jealous, irrational, obstinate, opinionated, rage-filled, and yes, indeed, very, very angry.
Anger gets results.
Yeah, and there's more on it.
You must be angry about something.
No, I'm not really an angry person.
Go on, let it out.
It'll make you feel better.
Eleanor dear, let me tell you a story. Once long before 7 months, maybe more, my dear mother, she crossed through the veil. Her brood numbered 2K, and they tearfully say she's the best queen they had, without fail. At 311, she went up to heaven, a ripe and imperious queen. She said, I'm free from stress, of freedom, who express a her with an obstinate rage. Yes, it's rage.
Yes, it's rage.
Frightful rage.
Frightful rage.
Till it's bubbling and thickened with age. Yes, it's rage.
Yes, it's rage.
Frightful rage.
Frightful rage.
That pesky emotional cage.
Just face every problem with rage.
Now, Eleanor, love is where push comes to shove. And I swear you have nothing to fear. It's next to no shame in just shifting the blame to someone who's not even here. It'll make you feel better, old days feel red letter. And how can it make you feel worse? So be dismal and pout and offensively shout a vulgar and childish curse. Yes, it's rage.
Yes, it's rage.
Frightful rage.
Frightful rage.
Helps with every grief and
That's it. Yes, it's rage. Frightful rage. Need a pesky emotional cage. Just face every problem with rage.
Go on, my dear, just let it out.
get really mad at my fussy old dad when he always acts so scared to death. Also I hate the fact that he overreacts if I fall down and can't catch my breath.
Preach!
And he says every day that I'm too sick to play, even though I am 9 nearly 10.
It's rage!
But what I really hate is I know it's too late. I'll never be normal again.
Right. That's not rage! No, not rage! That's a feeling too complex to gauge. This is rage! Lovely rage!
See that pesky emotional cage. Just face every problem with courage. So embrace every crack with no feelings of soul, no feelings of smashing, such lashings of rage. Oh, well done. Oh, God. It seems a bit sad somehow.
That is not the point of rage!
Yeah, the whole point of rage is to make it non-sad.
It's to make you angry instead.
I'm just remembering something.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. I'm mortified now. Get rid of her. Huh?
Right you are, this way.
Don't have a queen being born!
I thought we were friends.
Oh, we are, darling. Notice the lack of executions taking place.
What about Badger?
Badger?
It's a furry, ferocious animal!
I know what a badger is!
She is wildly inconsistent.
Is the badger still alive?
I think so. Yeah. Let him go.
Ah! You see, I am the very picture of this friendshipliness thing. Now, go away before I execute you.
Oh, you can't.
Nothing makes me want to do something more than people shouting, you can't.
But the evil's after us.
Oh, what did she just say?
Something about the evil. Ask him about that.
Asking about the evil.
Little girly thing, Eleanor, my darlingest little annoyance, did you just say that the evil was after you?
Yes.
Wow, that's just wonderful, isn't it? Absolutely skipping. Thank you so much, Eleanor, darling. What would we have done without you? Time to move on, units, quickly now. Ah!
Oh.
Oh, Eleanor,
Oh.
it was an absolute misery to meet you, my dear.
Ow.
Thank you. Oi! Wait for me! Eleanor.
Badger.
What's going on?
Hornets. They're scared of the evil, apparently. They buzzed off.
Well, they'd be silly not to.
What is it exactly?
Who? What?
Evil. That evil.
Oh, well, it's fear. It's your fear and mine, the hornets, the ostriches, and it all sort of falls together and it makes that evil.
Well, can't we just get rid of it?
No, and you mustn't try. No, all you have to do is run from it.
Forever?
Sometimes it takes years to catch up.
Oh. Well, at least it's just till I'm out of the woods.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on.
What?
You said buzzed off because they're hornets.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Oh, thank you.
Put it down.
Okay.
Let's find your bed, shall
The giant badger saith, and here it doth appear, as the old proverb goes. Nice to meet you.
Oh dear.
Nice to meet you.
Oh.
It's an e-monger.
What?
The badger said it right, love. E-manga. I know, I sound like an online fish selling business, but I can assure you I do not deal in the aquatic.
An e-monger?
That's right, e-manga. Procurers and suppliers of soul. You feeling sad? You feeling down? Feeling like the weight of the world is bearing down on top of you, and try as hard as you might to heave that great weight off your shoulders, or you feel tired and angry and sad.
Thank you very much.
Well, if I'm honest, I don't really know what I'm feeling.
Classic. My bread and butter. Here, lie yourself down.
Oh.
No, still keep encouraging me. Just
Oops, oh no. Oh. Be allowed to get that for me, would you? Now, little girl. These feelings of uncertainty, yeah? When did they begin? Please continue.
Well, I suppose when I was younger, but well, I don't even know that.
no, Eleanor, you see.
Oh, well, that's a very sad tale that you've got there, Bipsy. These sorts of psychological blank canvas tendencies, as us in the trade tend to call them, manifest themselves after some sort of trauma.
Trauma?
A trauma?
Yes, a trauma. Some meaningful event in your life. Sickness, an accident, loss of a parent, maybe. Is Mr. Mungo on the right line?
No! I don't want to talk about that. I do not even want to think about it.
Well done, well, fortuitous, because Mr. Mungosensus is here today to make sure that you never have to think, feel, or talk about it ever again. Because I can see, my life. You've got yourself into a fragile little situation.
Yes, she has, but it's all under control, so perhaps you have something better to do.
Oh, better. Better. You mean better than supplying elation and happiness to a weary and disenfranchised little girl?
Well, no, that's not what I was
Yes,
saying.
exactly. Now, little girl, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mr. Mungosensus.
Wait, you sell feelings?
I deal. I dabble. I have a hand in it. I don't handle no bangers and mash.
What?
Bread and honey, darling. Dosh, wonga, moolah, whatever you want to call it.
Buddy?
Bingo, bango, son. Not for old Mr. Mungo. Can't stand this stuff. For me, it's just about the cold, hard feeling.
I don't understand you.
You owe me nothing. You owe him nothing. So let's sit down, have a bit of a bowler, and see if we can't make you happy.
You see, she's not unhappy, though.
All right, that's one theory. Now, good.
Well, I suppose I'm a bit scared. And sad.
Oh, scared and sad. Did you hear that, Mr. Badgerman? She is scared and she is sad. Happy people are never scared and sad, Mr. Badgerman. Never, ever, ever. Because that would be an oxymoron, and I ain't no moron. Oxy or otherwise. Get me?
Well, no, that's not what I was trying
Yes,
to say.
exactly. Glad we're seeing mince to mince.
Mince to mince?
Mince. Mince pie. Eye to eye.
Oh.
Did the old chitty chitty bang bang.
Huh?
Oh, come on, love, work with me. I'm trying to make a living.
Wait, so selling feelings, does it really work?
Smart girl. Clever girl. A trader such as myself gets nowhere in life without the testimonials of his happy shoppers. So happy shoppers, 'tis time to test your monials. Come on.
I was a changed being after I traded away my lingering depression. Now every day is like bed of roses. That's the e-monger's guarantee. That was so easy. He took away all my feelings, so now I don't feel nothing at all. Better than being sad, right? That's the e-monger's guarantee. I was going nowhere with my crippling anxiety. Luckily, the e-monger took that anxiety away, and now I'm on top of the world. That's the e-monger's guarantee. Now, as you turn this thing off.
Yes! Oh! Well, if that's not convincing, I really don't know what is.
No, you see, that's quite...
No! Don't pay him any heed, my darling. This is all about you.
So, if I gave you my sadness, you could give me some happiness instead?
Yes! And no. It's easy enough to take the feelings away, you see, but a little bit harder to affix the new ones. The soul has a tendency to reject synthetic emotions. The brain, it knows the difference, you see, so...
So there's a chance
A chance that you'll become an emotionless husk of a human being. Yeah, a small one. No, minuscule. Smaller than that, I reckon. What do you say?
No.
Well,
We're losing it, girls!
Oh!
Mr. Mungosensus, Mr. Mungosensus, it's the commonplace consensus that no man had stolen. Mr. Mungosensus, Mr. Mungosensus, just give me one for each and give me one mile. You're feeling blue,
I know what to do.
you're feeling sad,
I can make you glad.
you're feeling down,
I can turn around.
you're feeling depressed.
Put me to the test, 'cause
That's the e-monger's guarantee.
so come and make you do with me.
What's his name again?
Mr. Mungosensus, Mr. Mungosensus, it's the commonplace consensus that the man has stolen. Mr. Mungosensus, Mr. Mungosensus, just give him half a chance and he will give you a smile. Mr. Mungosensus, Mr. Mungosensus, it's the commonplace consensus that the man has stolen. Mr. Mungosensus, Mr. Mungosensus, just give him half a chance and he will give you a smile.
My name is Mr. Mungosensus, and I can give you a smile. How about it, darling? Oh, Mr. Mungo's got a nose for hidden hurts, my dear. And I can smell it. Wouldn't life be so much easier if you could be happy? Be easier on you, yeah? Easier on those who can about you. Oh, come on, love. No one likes a misery dance.
I'll take it.
Well, Eleanor, please, no, you don't need it.
Why does it feel like I do?
Because you do. It's change. It's only natural.
Oh, this isn't natural, Eleanor. You're perfect as you are.
Oh, stop it!
Yes, stop it.
You too!
Loud and clear.
Stop telling me how I feel. You don't know me. I'm not perfect. I don't want to be scared anymore. I don't want to be sad anymore. And if this is how I can just make it all stop, then I will. I'll take it.
Oh, that's one bottle of happiness, all yours, my darling. And because Mr. Mungosensus is such a considerate cauliflower, have a little vial of courage on the ass. Or perhaps you should hang on to this, Mr. Badgerman.
Oh, wait, so how does this work? Do you just take my sadness now?
Oh, you just go ahead and drink up, don't you worry, I'll get my payments.
And you promise this will work?
I promise that it might work.
Okay, well, here it goes.
Oh, please, Eleanor, don't do this. Just create your own happiness.
I can't!
You know what? Never mind.
Wait, get that back!
Contract's null and void, my darling. You never mentioned that the evil was after you. Look, every deal in life is the correct deal until it gets you killed. Now I'm going to make the covers. Ciao, Bella.
Right, quickly now, Eleanor, under the covers now.
Is that the evil?
Let's not bring to find out, shall we? Now you see, you listen here, leave her alone. Now don't listen to her.
Eleanor, stop running.
What do you want? Why won't you let us leave?
Listen to me.
Don't listen to it, Eleanor. Not one word, you hear me?
What's it saying? What does it mean?
It's not saying anything. Nothing that you need to hear. Come on, let's get out of here.
Well, Badger, where are we going?
Anywhere where it can't find us.
Badger, please!
No, we have to get out of here. We can't let it catch us.
Badger, stop!
Stand!
Badger, stop!
Eleanor? Eleanor?
Badger! Come on. Where are we?
I don't know. I've never been this deep in the forest before. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I'm a little absent-minded.
Yes, you have. It's so dark here. Where did you take us?
I think this is the underwood. No, it might not sound as nice as the forest, but it is safer, so there's that.
But we can't leave if we stay here.
Well, no, we can't, but it is safer. You have to admit.
Badger! Stop! Put me down! Thank you.
Now, perhaps if there was some daylight, then it might not seem so grotty or damp there.
Badger,
Or how about some cushions? There we go.
Badger,
Little touch of
stop.
home there.
Badger!
Yes.
Badger!
Just down there. Go nice and cozy. And a log fire. That's doable, isn't it? That's possible. Now, what do you need for fire?
Badger.
Something with wood and...
Badger!
Yes?
There isn't a way out of the forest, is there?
Oh, now you see, I wouldn't go as far as you
Is
say that.
there or isn't there?
Well, no, it's a complicated question.
Yes
Ins and
or
outs.
no?
No.
You lied to me.
Oh, now you see, I didn't lie. I just simply thought, well, I sort of did, I suppose.
You knew there wasn't a way out of the forest, and you just kept leading me round and
Oh,
round.
now you see, that's not fair. That's not right. It was fun, wasn't it? Why would you want to leave the forest when there's dancing hornets and singing ostriches and whatever that Mungosensus chap was?
But I don't want to be running forever.
But it's fun, isn't it? There's worse ways to live.
I suppose. Maybe, but does that really count as living? Badger, what was that?
I think those might be, demons.
This is the story of how a Baggins had an adventure and started doing and saying things altogether unexpected. Bunch of rubbish.
Distress. Upstairs asked for those books 3 days ago. Why are they still on your desk?
Despair, listen, okay? You have no idea the kind of week I've had. Those books, they said I would have to do books and then the books appeared on my desk and now I have to do the books. Good God, I need a coffee.
It's all right, Distress. Just get them done ASAP. Upstairs won't be happy if they're late. Destruction. Have you?
No, I haven't. Look, I know what you're going to ask, all right? And I haven't done it because I'm useless. You lot, you all know what you're doing. But I don't, because I'm useless. Okay? I'm useless.
It's all right, Destruction. Just get them done ASAP. Upstairs won't be happy if they're late. Discord. Have you?
Oh my God! I am so sorry. I would have done. It's just distress has been running me ragged lately. Honestly, what is her problem? Sometimes I just want to scream at her. But you know how she'd react. I got your back, Despair. Don't worry.
It's all right, Discord. Just get them done ASAP. Upstairs won't be happy if they're late.
Honestly, Despair talking my ear off. I don't like how she talks to you guys.
Well, they do not look like demons to me. Badger, stop it. Hello! Wait! Ow!
Nothing to see here. It's an old badger who's lost his favorite pillow. Found it now. On my way.
Badger!
You're Eleanor, aren't you?
Yes?
Whatever they can't sort out upstairs always makes its way down here.
Yep. Welcome to the faux foliation prep and replacement.
Oh, take these.
You might as well make yourself useful. Start tearing.
Something a will. I just the little proofs that they're my books. That Badger, they're my books. Treasure Island. That's my book too.
Terribly sorry, just need to.
Really? Remarkable. Now start tearing. We all have jobs to do.
The leaves. You make the leaves.
No, we don't make the leaves. Of course we don't make the leaves. We just prep the pages for leaf cutting upstairs. Literature foliation is a completely different department altogether.
We're also tasked with destroying the old variety, the green disposable ones.
You destroy the real leaves?
They're dying anyway. The new model is a lot more durable and sustainable. No one reads books anymore.
I do. Stop it.
No, there's no time to read anymore. There's too much work to do.
Why?
Because it needs to be done.
No, but why? What for?
She doesn't understand.
Because it's our job. But why? For what purpose?
Ours is not to reason why.
Ours is just to tear up books.
I think I might have made a small mistake coming here. I will admit that.
Don't blame yourself. She was always heading here. We got a memo from upstairs. Back when was it? Destruction. When did we get that memo from upstairs?
The department Christmas party last year.
Oh yes. The Christmas party. Presents, party hats, champagne. With these three, it was an absolute blast. We even hired a karaoke machine.
So, are you saying there's no way out?
No, here forever, that's what it says.
That can't be right. Let me see.
This is the foliation prep and replacement department. If you have any complaints
complaints, they must be taken up with the complaints department.
Right, and where's that?
Upstairs.
I can't stay here forever. I have to leave.
Those are the rules. I don't understand them, but I do enforce them.
Why?
I try not to think about it.
Okay, but can't you just make an exception?
Listen, you are here forever. End of story. So unless you have any spare hope lying around,
What
then
was
it's like,
that?
It's some sort of currency round here. But long gone are the days when we had any.
I have hope.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, you won't have any trouble finding your way out, will you? Good day. Some of us have work to be able to.
Bye.
Good day. So,
First. Gotcha.
Oh, still here. Trouble finding your home.
I have hope. You just have to show us the way.
You'd know the way if you had hope. Really, Eleanor, we could go on like this all day, but I am very busy.
she has hope, though.
She wouldn't be here if she did. I don't know how else I can phrase it.
Well, I think the problem here is that you don't quite understand Eleanor. Because you see, she's actually a very happy girl.
No, she's not.
She's disturbingly distressed.
Chaotically discordant.
Deeply
And
self-destructive.
filled so much with despair. Ergo, Mr. Badger, no hope. Not a job.
Well, now, you lot just need to understand what
Badger.
see, because
What if they're right?
Exactly.
We are.
You know we are.
If you were wrong, you could leave.
Why are you here? Why are you there? Why do you even try? What do you feel? Would anyone care if you were to lay down and die? You're nothing down here, and nothing's at stake. It cannot improve or decline. It's perfectly clear. You sealed your fate. You're depressed. You're a mess, and you're mine. You're nothing, and nothing's just that. It's nothing.
Your loved ones resent. Your friends disappear. They hate you and wish you were gone. So start your descent. Embrace what you feared. Now breathe, but now quickly move on.
You're a simmering parasite, a whimpering, impolite, self-loathing, self-centered, self-serving, scrambler's like, causing them nothing but pain. You're a useless, emotional drain.
You're nothing, and nothing's just that. It's nothing. You're nothing.
chin up and all that, Eleanor. Silver linings and so on.
I'm just remembering some things.
Oh, yes? Like what?
Like me. Being sick. I have a sick heart. And my dad, he was so stressed and worried all the time. I think these things are right.
You'd be happier if I was gone.
No. We'll get you out of here, I promise. And, the sun'll come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar.
Who are you?
I'm Badger. You're familiar.
But who are you? You sing the same song that my dad sings to me. You carry the same sweets that my grandpa carries. You speak like my doctor and you smell like my old bedroom. And you help me without even knowing who I am. Why?
Because you're Eleanor, and I'm Badger, and that's the only reason that I'm here.
And if we leave, you'll just leave me around the forest.
Running forever.
Might as well stay here.
Oh, but you have to leave, Eleanor.
But
I have no hope.
No hope.
Exactly.
Yes, you do. You do have hope, because I believe in you. Not just to get out of this pit either, but to get out of this forest, to do the very thing I thought was impossible.
I can't.
Of course you can. You're Eleanor. This place is yours, and you can do anything. Look at you. Go on. Keep going. One foot under the other. Raise your eyes.
Now wait a moment. This is the affiliation and replacement department. You can't just leave.
Don't listen to them. They do not know you like I know you. You are caring and considerate, filled to bursting with kindness and happiness, and most of all, hope. You do have hope, Eleanor, enough to get you out of this pit once and for all. So come on, keep going. You're so close.
I'm leaving.
I know you can do it. I never doubted you. Not for a moment. There we go. Up there.
No! Wait! Badger! What about you?
I'm not behind you. I'm not familiar, remember? I'm always going to be with you.
But Badger, I can't do this without you!
Of course you can. You'll be fine. Remember that. You're going to be just fine.
Badger! There's not many of us around these parts of the forest, though, Bethan.
I'm scared! We should have never rooted this far.
It was so crowded there, Bowles. Not much room for anything, much room to grow.
I'm scared! I don't like it!
Nonsense, just plant your roots and try to relax. Just breathe in. And out. And in. And out.
Okay, I'll try. Bipsy!
Am I some sort of thing?
It doesn't look very happy, does it?
Hello there.
Bipsy! What's the matter with you?
I'm getting its attention.
Bipsy, oh my goodness! What if it tries to kill us?
Nonsense. Hello there, you. Yes, you. This is my bed.
Oh, what does it say? What does it mean? What is it?
I don't quite know. It's no mushroom, that's for certain.
No, it's not. Its head's too small. That it has legs. Tell it to leave.
Oh, hush! Let me speak. Hello, my people! How do you do? This is my bed.
Oh, it's it again, Bipsy. I think you're aggravating it.
My Lord, English is not very good, is it?
Get off! Oh, she's a bring out, Bipsy, a foul, small-headed bring out. Tell it to leave.
I'm handling this. Get off! No, I got it. A rooting post. She means a rooting post. Her bed. Oh, my dear girl, we did not mean to take root in your bed.
Don't talk to it. You'll only encourage it to further cruelties.
Oh, but it seems sad. Look. Oh, excuse me. Sad things. Why,
seen none.
Oh no, Bethan! I do believe she means D-E-A-D. I'm 9, I can spell. Oh yes, of course. Who was your friend? You know, if you don't mind my asking.
This gets the biscuit, Bipsy. Don't start a dialogue with it.
He was a badger. A badger, you say?
Did he have a blue coat?
And a bowler hat! Yes, why? You were close, were you? I thought we were, but he was a liar. Oh, how so? He said he'd never leave me. Oh.
Well, he's no liar.
What do you mean? Look, only your pillow. Roger!
Ah, you see now, all is well. No good day.
Oh, how did you meet?
Oh, for goodness sake.
I don't really remember. My dad got him for me from work. I was only small.
You're still small, especially your head.
Smaller then!
Bigger.
I got attached to him. Oh. Whenever I was sad, it was just him and me, Ellie and Badger. He said I could do anything, that I could get out of the woods, but you showed me the way, and he can't do it like this.
Well, of course he can. He's still a girl.
Oh, she's rude, but she does rather have a point. Life is a little mushroom, sounds mad, yes I know, but the darker the glue and the faster we grow.
Yes, all life, devoid of sunlight, can make one feel sad. But when one's faced the night, then the days aren't so bad.
But I have to go through the evil to get out of the wood. Who is this evil?
And if you try talking to it, you might find you have a lot in common. Sometimes the righteous path is the one that you fear. You can face down his wrath or just with the right here.
I don't understand.
So perhaps you feel sad, but then maybe you should. One must live through the bad to appreciate good.
You keep saying that, but things just seem to get darker and worse no matter what I do. Well, what have you done so far?
Besides running away.
Well, I don't know. Well, I'm too tired now and I can't do it. Oh, my dear, sometimes we expel so much energy running away from something.
Even though the running is far more tiring than the something we're running away from, and far more detrimental to one's health.
Especially if you already have problems with your heart. That's mean. No, is it? I do apologise.
Now our aim is not to burn you or make you feel blue. It's to make you see fully the things you must do. So perhaps it's time you met what you constantly fear. So you better get set.
Soon, I lose you. Or rather, you will lose me.
Do you remember why
You were sick, remember?
Stop it! I'm not gonna listen to you! You can't make me!
Not like other children's.
Do you remember the doctor? The surgeon? Your father?
Shut up! I hate you!
Your father, he was there. You love him, don't you?
Why won't you stop?
But what of your mother? There is no need to be coy. I know the answer, Eleanor.
My asking is a courtesy.
I'll do anything if you stop. Anything. Just don't make me think about it.
She's not around anymore, is she? She had a weak heart.
She had a weak heart.
And now, so do you.
And I was
Scared.
of you.
I miss her so much.
Say it.
Yes, I'm scared. Of course I'm scared. All I want is. I just want to be okay.
You have no clue how happy I am to hear that.
Who are you?
I am you.
Hello, girl! Yes! Didn't think I'd be seeing you again. I'm your denial, blissfully running through the woods, burying my head in the sand every time I meet an obstacle, every time I meet a problem! Oh, fantastic, it's you! What a squalid little place you brought me to. I am your anger, Eleanor darling, your rage. Oh yes, you have plenty of it. Just because you got let out does not mean it's not there.
You're having a bubble bath if you think you could just substitute your moods. If you wasn't so unhappy, you wouldn't be such a mess. And if you wasn't such a mess, you wouldn't be so unhappy. It's a cycle, an endless one. So welcome to Bargaining Club.
You're broken and stuck, and you'll never ever get out. But you did. Despite your demons insisting you could not, you did it. You found the strength when you needed it.
You could stay here, darling.
You could stay here forever.
But you'll never wake up.
Not in the real world.
Oh! You could do the hard thing.
The brave thing.
Wake up.
And live.
You're going to be fine, Eleanor. Remember that. You're going to be just fine.
It's a wonderfully strange situation when you find who you are on your own. It's a wonderfully strange situation when the path before you is unknown.
so much. Please, if you enjoyed it, please let us know on Twitter or Facebook or something, or the board outside. Thank you so much for coming. Please tell friends if you enjoyed it, and if you didn't, then just don't let that negativity into your life. And I will be outside with some badges and a little hat for donations if you're that kind and lovely, if you want to buy a ticket and also leave a donation. But thank you so much for coming. Thank you.
It was just last week when I started to sneeze.
She had a stuffed up beak and a raspy wheeze.
The doctor said, good grief, it's some contagious disease. I chose to stick my head in the sand. Achoo!
She chose to stick her head in the sand. Oh, what a
How contagious can it be?
Silly old doctor!
It's a downright shame if you're a panicked girl. Things can quickly get out of hand. If it's a splash of rain or it's the end of the world, it's best to keep your head in the sand.